How to cook food without losing nutrients. Prolonged exposure to water, heat, and light may cause some foods to lose nutritional value. While this isn't a big problem for sources of proteins and carbohydrates, it's a definite concern when cooking vegetables and fruits rich in water-soluble or heat-sensitive vitamins and minerals. To address this problem, stick with cooking methods that are quick and rely on very little moisture, while also picking and storing foods in the most appropriate manner. Choosing nutrient-hardy foods. Include more nutrient-dense foods in your diet. Simply put, foods that have a higher nutritional value can usually afford to lose more nutrients than those that have low nutritional content to begin with. Try to include more fruits and vegetables that are dark green or orange, since these typically have more vitamins than produce pale in color. Similarly, lean meats and fish offer more nutrient per bite than fatty cuts of meat. It can also be a good idea to note which vitamins and nutrients are naturally more sensitive to air, light, and heat so that you can be more careful when preparing foods that have them. Proteins, carbohydrates, biotin, and niacin are relatively stable. On the other hand, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin K, vitamin B6, riboflavin, and carotenes are somewhat sensitive. Vitamin C, folic acid, and thiamine are especially sensitive, too. Buy fresh and local. Prolonged storage can cause produce to lose nutritional value before you ever get a chance to cook it. Buy fresh produce when possible, and try to use it within a day or two of purchase. Buying produce that's locally grown and in season can also help. Food that has to be shipped across the country may not be properly refrigerated the entire way, causing it to lose nutrients before it even reaches you. 4. One way to ensure that you're getting fresh produce is to buy unripened fruits and vegetables. Most produce will have maximum nutritional value as soon as it ripens, so ripening produce at home can be beneficial. Keep produce out at room temperature until it ripens, then use it as quickly as possible. 5. Opt for heirloom varieties. Heirloom fruits and vegetables can be a little more expensive, but they'll usually be denser in nutrients than their hybrid counterparts. Hybrid crops are grown with an emphasis on yield, rather than nutrition, so they may not contain as many vitamins and minerals. Buy only what you need. Try to only purchase what you expect to use within 2 days. If you do find yourself with more fresh food than you can use within a few days, freeze what you can't eat. Freezing will preserve more nutrients than refrigeration. 8. Stock up on frozen vegetables. Loosely packed frozen vegetables are usually prepared when the produce is at its peak nutritional value, and the freezing process does a fairly good job of retaining those nutrients. If you don't think you can use fresh vegetables within a few days, it might actually be better to opt for their frozen counterparts. Avoid using canned vegetables, however, since nutrients can leach out into the water they're packed in. Most canned vegetables also contain added sodium. 10.